Imagine this. You're at some social thing you didn't really want to attend. Someone steps in front of you. You exchange greetings, so far so good. Then comes the question, what do? They answer, you acknowledge it, and then nothing. The air gets heavy, your brain goes completely blank. You suddenly become very interested in the floor, the wall, literally anything except this moment. I know that feeling way too well. For a long time, conversations felt like a game everyone else understood except me. Office events, birthdays, casual meetups, I'd leave thinking, why is this so easy for other people and so hard for me? What made it worse was this. With people I knew well, I never shut up. I could joke, tell stories, jump from topic to topic like it was nothing. So clearly I wasn't boring, I wasn't antisocial, something else was going on. And then it finally clicked. Talking to people is a skill, and no one ever actually teaches it. We're just thrown into conversations and expected to magically know what to do, like being handed a guitar and told to just play something. So I started paying attention, not to what confident people said, but to how they kept conversations alive. And that's when everything changed. Here's the first shift. Most conversations don't die because you said the wrong thing. They die because you don't open the next door. Someone says, I went hiking this weekend. Most people respond with a polite reaction and stop there. But conversations aren't built on reactions. They're built on curiosity. You open the next door by asking something simple. Where did you go? Who were you with? Was it worth it? Suddenly, they're talking about views, wrong turns, sore legs, funny moments. You didn't become more interesting. You just gave the story room to breathe. And here's the part nobody expects. The better you want to be at talking, the less you should focus on talking. Real conversation power comes from listening. Not the fake kind where you're waiting to jump in, but the kind where you're actually present. When you listen closely, people give you everything you need. Their tone changes, their energy shifts, certain details light them up. Those moments are your cues. That's where the real conversation lives. And now for the final piece, the one that makes conversations feel effortless. Connection. Not big, dramatic connection, small, human overlap. A shared opinion, a common frustration, a mutual interest. Once you find that overlap, the conversation stops feeling forced. It stops being an interview. It becomes two people on the same wavelength. Now, let me be honest with you. Sometimes conversations still fall flat. Sometimes silence shows up uninvited. That doesn't mean you failed. Silence isn't a disaster. It's just a pause, and pauses happen to everyone. But when you understand these ideas, something changes. You stop panicking, you stop blaming yourself, you stop feeling like you have to perform. And over time, people start enjoying talking to you, not because you're trying to impress them, but because you make them feel comfortable, heard, and interesting. Because here's the truth. You don't need to be the most fascinating person in the room. You just need to help others feel fascinating when they're talking to you. That's how conversations last. That's how connections form. And that's how you never run out of things to say. If you want more real-life skills like this, the kind that actually make a difference, stick around. This channel is all about fixing the everyday stuff nobody teaches us. You're not awkward. You're just learning.